Hi there, it's Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com here with the Holiday Cube Draft, round number 2. Round number 1 my opponent never showed, so unfortunately didn't get to play a game with this fun sneak attack show and tell deck that I was able to build. I think this is a keep. Intuition goes and grabs at least one threat with sneak attack. Wooded Foothills allows me to get the one of red source that I need, and then I've got a blue and a black from the Underground River and 2 forests. So I don't think this is a mulligan. I think it is a keep. So we'll go ahead and try this guy out. So I think we will lead with a Wooded Foothills here. I'm not even gonna crack it for a while. See if we draw into a mountain next turn. If we do that, then we can go get a bayou, which would be a better move here. So not even gonna crack this Wooded Foothills. All right, awesome. There's the Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Works pretty good with sneak attack. So next turn we'll throw this Underground River out and Intuition at the end of his turn. Wish I had an answer for Looter, but Looter's gonna be able to fix his hand. It's not gonna give him card advantage though. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this right here, grab that mountain, thin out the deck a little bit. We have everything but white, and we don't need a white source now that we can cheat everything into play. So we'll go grab the one of mountain here and throw out this Underground River. Oh, wow. I want to be able to abuse this Library of Alexandria, but I'd rather just get the... Well, it might actually work with the Intuition. Let's see. Search the library for any 3 cards. Reveal the target opponent chooses 1. Put that card in your hand and the rest in your graveyard. So we'll go ahead and throw out the Underground River and ship it back to him. So I'm going to grab Barrel Rights, maybe? I don't know if that's the right play. Oh, good lord. So sneak attack is cool because if I am understanding this correctly, I can use this whenever. Of course, I'd like to use it before my attack step, but if I need to chuck a blocker out, yeah, I can do it whenever. So go ahead here. He didn't attack with the Looter. Why in the world not? Anyway, maybe he... No, there's no point in not attacking the Looter. Oh well, we get a free missed attack step by him. We'll Intuition. What? Okay. Search your library for any 3 cards and reveal them. Target opponent. Oh, so I have to target him? Is that how it works? And I'd like to grab this Vindicate, but I think I'm going to grab the gifts. The gifts ungiven. Maybe I do take the Godless Shrine here. I'm going to take them Barrel Rights for sure. And going to take... Ancestor Recall will make him throw it. Maybe Genesis? But then he'll make me grab put that card into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Alright. Maybe a Plains here? Yeah, I'm going to make him... I'm going to make him give me a white source or Barrel Rights to be able to flash it back. He might just choose the Barrel Rights here. But either way, I'm going to get some value out of this Barrel Rights. So we do get our Godless Shrine. Oh geez, here's Show and Tell. Maybe I'll just throw out a Show and Tell here. I think that might be the better play than the sneak attack. So we can actually put this in play tap now. Would you like to pay 2 life? No. And I think I am going to show and tell here. So I hope I'm not going to get some sort of crazy... Oh, he's just going to counter it. Okay. No! Too bad I... Now I'm upset that I let that Godless Shrine come into play tap, because I could have had an answer for that daze. Alright. But next turn we can sneak attack it. And then we can Barrel Rights it the following turn. So I'm going to take some damage from Crusader, but I'm going to gain some life from the Sphinx. But, I mean, he could have the Force of Will blue deck that was going around. I gave him a lot of counter spells. I think I was probably the only other person on the table taking blue. And so I do know he's got a lot of blue cards, because I didn't take any of those counter spells. So I think we'll stick with the plan here. Wow, the Stronghold makes it kind of cool with creatures. Hopefully we can draw into a run of creatures here. So that does block Moran Crusader. I can't do sneak attack, and yeah, I need another red source. That's bad. Alright. Nothing else in my graveyard for Barrel Rights. I'm going to go ahead and play the Library of Alexandria, and we'll throw out the sneak attack. And the next turn we can sneak attack, if we're still alive. This deck is very slow. But we'll be able to sneak attack at the beginning of the next end step. Ouch. So maybe I will want to cast it in... No, I can't block either one of those. But I could throw out the Sphinx and block the Moran Crusader if that's an issue. But I think I'd rather just play the Sphinx of the Steel Wind next turn and gain 6 life and then be able to Barrel Rights it back. But eventually I'm going to have to find an answer for this Moran Crusader, so maybe, yeah, maybe that is the right play, is on his attack step to sneak attack in this Sphinx. Kind of wishing I would have grabbed that Sundering Titan now. Alright, let's see what nonsense he can put into play. Worm Coil Engine. Alright, that's a thing. So maybe I do flash in the Sphinx of the Steel Wind next turn to have a blocker for that Worm Coil Engine. Either way, I'm in pretty bad shape here. Yeah. So yeah, this deck isn't working out as well as I thought it would. I mean, I could, if I can somehow cheat in one of these big creatures with Show and Tell or Sneak Attack early, I think I can take this deck. But it seems like he has some pretty good ramp mid-range feel to it as well. With this early game Crusader is just a pain in the butt for me, as I do not have that much removal. So I will sneak in the Sphinx. Okay, declare blockers. Kill that off. I should gain 6 life here too, barring any sort of shenanigans on his part. So first strike those down. Doesn't really matter because my Sphinx is dead. But I can on Barrier Rights and Sphinx of Joar Isle. Next turn, yeah, I'll be able to activate both of them. But this Hideaway is going to be able to... Oh, Gideon. You pain in the butt. I can't kill Gideon either. Alrighty, sack that guy away. So I do have Bone Shredder. Doesn't hit anything. If he activates Gideon, I can activate sneak attack for the Bone Shredder. The Stronghold's kind of powerful here, being able to keep throwing stuff back on top of my library. So in theory, I could Bone Shredder every turn pretty easily. So I think that is the plan: is throw out the Stronghold here, and we'll Barrow Rights in. Umbrella writes in the Sphinx. And if he activates Gideon here to attack, which I don't think he will. 6, he might actually. That might actually be the right move. Then we can sneak attack in the Bone Shredder to kill off the Gideon. Oh no! So I might just be dead here. I mean, I could Bone Shredder my own dude. I don't think that that's the right move. So Bribery is definitely going to come in. I do think there are some decent targets. That Wormcoil Engine, of course, is a great target for Bribery. So he doesn't activate Gideon here. So I do think the right play, we still end up taking 7 damage, is sneak attack for Sphinx of the Jawar Isle. Look at the top card of your library. Okay, that sucks. I know I'm going to draw a forest. Get rid of this Crusader and take 7 damage. Don't know how we're going to be able to come out of this, though, as I'm down to 2 life. The Sphinx dies. And I know I'm drawing into this horrible forest. So maybe I should have kept up. No, I couldn't. I didn't have 3 mana to activate the Volrath Stronghold, so it wouldn't have mattered. So Sphinx goes away. Yeah, no matter what I do, so I can Bone Shredder in and block something and die here. So it's game. We'll go on to game number 2. I think that possibly this Indrik Stomp Howler might be decent to bring in. The Null Rod does shut down his Mox and his Signet, but I don't know if that is worth it bringing that in. I mean, this is great. Kills the Treachery. I think Bribery might be decent. I don't want to play Mind's Desire as the... Yeah, I could cast everything by the time I use Mind's Desire. So take 2 cards out. I do think the Abyss is good against him. Braids is good too. So I don't know if I want to reanimate this Sphinx of Jawar Isle. I think it's a little bit weak compared to the other bigger creatures that we have. And possibly maybe Genesis is too slow for him. I like Genesis though. It might be Genesis here, or one of these, the Abyss, or I mean, I just have so many artifact creatures that I could combo with this Abyss pretty well and keep one of my creatures up and, you know, kill his every time. Definitely want all these. Maybe Show and Tell is maybe don't want a Wormcoil Engine. No, it's Show and Tell is way too. Maybe the Bone Shredder, as it doesn't hit Crusader and it doesn't hit his Wormcoil, but it's a great target, great combination with, say, the Stronghold, the Sneak Attack. I think it might just be Genesis here. No, Genesis is too powerful as well. Baloth? Braids? Baloth doesn't do much. Elish Norn? Elish Norn's really good. I think I'm going to take out the Baloth. Like this. And see how it goes. So I'm going to play first again, even though maybe with library. Well, I don't have the library anyway. We got the first turn Ancestral Recall at the end of his turn, which is, or the end of his turn, which is awesome. Hopefully can set up finding a white for this Vindicate. We got Show and Tell for Angel of Despair, which is just nutty. So destroy target permanent. Wow, we can lock him out here. We're not going to mull this. Of course not. So the play is Underground River, Ancestral Recall at the end of his turn. So powerful. Alright, we found the white source too, so we're in very good shape. This hopefully will be our game, as yeah, we can pretty much cast everything in our hand here and have 2 removal spells as backup. So just play the Godless Shrine into play tapped here and discard this forest. Next turn, either a Vindicator or a Show and Tell, and Angel in Despair. I think the Show and Tell is better. You can't Daze here, can he? Can't remember what Daze even does. He has to return an island, I think. Do we care about the Whip Quarter? As I can always Vindicate it. I think that we might just be able to lock him out of white mana here. So I think it's Show and Tell. We're going to go for the Show and Tell. I mean, he could have a Wormcoil Engine, and that's really crappy for us if he does. I guess the Angel of Despair here, of course. Which is, I mean, this is a legacy deck right here. Yeah, we'll definitely kill this Gilded Lotus. And he is in big trouble now. So he's going to be staring down an Angel of Despair. 5/5 flyer. He can tap it with the Whip Quarter. I think I'm going to go ahead and kill it with Bone Shredder. And we probably will end up playing the or paying the echo cost for Bone Shredder as well. So I'm going to do that and get rid of this Whip Quarter. He'll tap down my Angel of Despair in response, I'm sure. But very good shape. We can go grab the Scrubland with this Verdant Catacomb and have a double white to cast this Sun Titan. He's stuck on just plains. So I think I'm going to do that. Going to crack this Verdant Catacomb and go grab the Scrubland. And I am going to pay this Echo. As it is gives my The Abyss an extra turn when I decide to play it. So alright, good shape here. This should be the game in the bag. We can kill off any sort of artifact fixer that he puts out. I probably will end up vindicating that at wastes. Maybe not. Depends on what he plays here. 5 mana. Ooh, that's... Okay. So we lose our dudes. And I'm going to just go ahead and crack this. Double island for the bribery. Do we need double green? We don't need double green for anything. We have double black. We have double white. So we'll grab an island. And we can go ahead here. Is this a must? Yeah, it's a must, so I don't want to play Sun Titan because I'll have to. No, Sun Titan I can just go grab another permanent. I can actually grab a Verdant Catacomb or Misty Rainforest. So maybe it is Sun Titan here. I probably want to save it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cast the Strix. Maybe I want to leave up a. Yeah, I'm gonna leave up. Why am I tapping it that way? Okay, I'm gonna leave up a green source. We have a green source. Okay, this is how I'm gonna tap my lands. Go ahead and cast this Strix. Draw a card. That's a good one. And maybe no, the Abyss is. I could throw out the Abyss here, but it's kind of pointless with this Sun Titan. I'll just leave up Vindicate. Maybe I just Vindicate right now. I think I'm going to. It's a bit risky, as he can just draw a land, but I think I'm gonna keep him off a blue source. Wow, this card is so overpowered. Didn't ever realize that it didn't say non-land permanent. That's makes Stone Raid seem pointless. So hopefully that was the right move. Hopefully he has a lot of blue cards stuck in his hand now. So we can cast the Battle Sphere here. And it should be a wrap. Unless he's got another board wipe. Which there was a Day of Judgment and a Supreme Verdict running around. So a lot of board wipes in this cube. But if he doesn't have an answer for this Battle Sphere, it's over next turn. Well, he's got an answer for it. But not a very good one. Because Sun Titan comes out here, kills the Relic Warder, and I get a gazillion more mirror tokens. Well, by a gazillion I mean 4. That's not quite a gazillion. Me and my exaggerations. So there's some barrel rights too, which is just stupid. But I think I'll just Sun Titan here. For a Bone Shredder. Nothing else. This is a very fun cube deck. This is one of the better ones that I've done. I usually like to go aggro or kind of the rock type deck, kind of a black-green mid-range deck. But this one is definitely fun. A lot of interactions. Yes, I'd like to use this ability, and yes, I'd like to kill this relic, and yes, I'd like to put in a mirror Battle Sphere and get 4 more mirrors. And yes, I'd like to attack with everything here. So he's down to 8. He can easily have another board wipe. I can unbarrel rights an Angel next turn. Or say if he does board wipe, I could always unbarrel rights a mere Battle Sphere again to put him on a 1-turn clock. Okay, so he's gonna make every. No, that's not gonna work. Yeah, he's just dead here. I mean, I could even unbarrel rights an Angel of Spare, but he's just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 damage from the Battle Sphere. So all I have to do here All I have to do is attack, I believe, with the mirror battle sphere and redirect 8 damage to him. And he is dead. So we'll get in here with the battle sphere. Has to attack Gideon. Wait, they all have to attack Gideon. Oh, that was stupid of me. I can't tap anything in response. Oh, wow. I'm a bad player. Yep, okay, I should have unbarrel rights the angel and then just killed him. Because I have to attack Gideon with everything. Which is unfortunate. Because they'll tap before I have the opportunity to tap them. But we'll go ahead. We'll grab a Misty Rainforest here to thin our deck. Grab that last island. Thin out our deck. Gideon goes bye-bye. We'll activate the Wooded Foothills and the Misty Rainforest at the end of his turn. Ooh, I'm down to 7 minutes. Better play quicker here. So there's his island. See if I do get board wiped here. Nope, that's not going to do it, because we just activate the battle sphere and it's over. So I'll do that. Eight damage to his face right off the bat. And that's game. So on to the last game here. Again, Obstinate Bailoff doesn't seem very good. I didn't see any discard. Doesn't help us against Moran Crusader. It does work with Pod quite nicely, but we have Braids. And no other 4-drop. Maybe we have too much between Survival, Sneak Attack, Unbarrel Rights, all that kind of stuff. Maybe I should get rid of one of those. Maybe Bribery's... Yeah, Bribery's awesome. I'm not gonna think about getting rid of Bribery. So do I need to add another island, though, for Bribery or not? I don't think so. I think this is fine. We'll try it. So hopefully on the draw here we can have Library of Alexandria in our hand and just get crazy card advantage. We do have some good interactions with Library, some ways to draw some cards to get us up to 7 between Ancestral Recall and the Strix. Really wishing I would have taken that Restoration Angel now with the Strix, because it does work with the Bone Shredder and the Strix. It doesn't work with Angel of Despair because it's an angel. So I guess that's about all that the Restoration Angel would have comboed with. Anyway. Alright, Library. There we go! Sometimes you ask and you receive. So no, we will not mulligan this because this is just stupidly overpowered. And I'll show you why here with Library of Alexandria. There's my Tundra. So he picked up my Ancestral Visions here. So dumb how much card advantage we're going to get with this Library. Go ahead and draw a card right now. Might as well, so I can ship the turn. Eventually do need to draw into a cheat like Sneak Attack or Show and Tell to get this bad boy out. He seems to be ramping pretty nicely too. So a good thing here, though, is we can actually play the Birds of Paradise and be at exactly 7 cards again and be able to activate this library. Which I'm going to do here. Not Moran Crusader. Oh, black, black, black. Yikes. Vindicates black. There's Birthing Pod. I don't know if Birthing Pod does much. Oh, yikes. Because Bone Shredder can't hit him. Oh, Moran Crusader just shuts my deck down. So throw the Scrubland out. Don't know if Pod is the right play here. We have our 2-drop. We don't have a blue. Yeah, we do. We have good old Birds of Paradise. So throw out Scrubland. The Abyss will actually kill. Yep. Oh, jeez. I sometimes am a bad player when I don't read interactions. So the Abyss will kill the Moran Crusader here. He can return. This is a Plains Island, though, so if he does have a Stifle in hand, which maybe I need to play around. Well, we're going to go for it, and hopefully he doesn't have a Stifle, because we need to get rid of this Moran Crusader as soon as possible. So I think I'm going to just run this out here. And if he Stifles, it might be game. If not, I think we have a very good chance of winning this, which he doesn't. What is the ruling on World Enchantment? You can only have 1 out or something like that. Old school rules. So he's got to sack this Moran Crusader, which is the one threat in his deck that I'm really worried about. Oh no! Destroy target creature that player controls of his or her choice. Wow, that's worded horribly. Oh, wow. Maybe I should read my cards. Yeah, yeah, definitely a mistake there. Definitely a mistake there. With the Abyss. Because now I've got to sack my Birds of Paradise. So, do I draw a card here is the thing? No, I can always just activate that whenever. It's because it's the way that the Abyss's word is destroy target creature, so the Abyss actually triggers and it oh, dumb. I thought it was like you had to sack a creature. So, yeah, that sucks. But we can put out the Strix here, at least draw a card. No, we can't make the Strix out. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, I think we're just going to cry. Maybe Survival of the Fittest? I think I might just play the Survival of the Fittest here. And get rid of the Strix. See what we can get. Sun Titan is a good one, but we have no way of playing it. I still need another. Genesis is okay. This doesn't do much. I think we got to get Braids here. And somehow hope to play it here in the near future. So he's going to have to sack a Soldier token here. So I guess I should have activated my Library of Alexander before I drew there, but I didn't know exactly if I would have needed the mana. Ancestral Visions fills his hand back up. Oh, Moran Crusader. The one card that I have to worry about. And there he's got some great ramp. I'm sure he's going to gain some life here. Down to 10. There's our island now that we needed. I'm going to activate this. I'm going to draw a card. Genesis doesn't really do much. Bone Shredder's kind of good, other than Elspeth's just going to keep... We need Braid to actually work and kill off that Crusader. But, I mean, we could discard the Genesis to go grab something else. I don't know what's in our deck, though, and I'm running out of time here. Birthing Pod, am I dead next? I might just have to play this Shredder out just to give me a blocker as well. And hopefully I can... find an answer. Go ahead and discard this Genesis and grab a Battle Sphere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're gonna be able to eventually cast it. Maybe the Stomp Howler's better. Can kill a Dynamo, but it can't block anything here. Sun Titan. Sun Titan can. Yeah, we're gonna grab the Sun Titan. Wait, I can't cast the Sun Titan. Okay, a bad player. I am. 2 minutes. I'm probably gonna run out of time before it actually even kills me here. But, I mean, he's got to kill this soldier. And you'd think he's going to make some more with Elspeth. So I guess the Bone Shredder didn't matter. I have to draw... Oh, geez, I'm running out of time here, too. I have to draw into something. Genesis isn't going to do anything right now, as I don't have the mana to activate it. So I go down to a 6. And more soldiers do come out, so that's bad for Braids. So my only hope is to somehow draw into a Sun Titan or a white source to play this Sun Titan, but I think it's too little, too late. Because the Sun Titan will get the Bone Shredder, kill off another soldier token, and have a way to block that Moran Crusader. But there's Karn. Karn's gonna probably kill off the Scrubland. Kills off the Survival of the Fittest. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to use this ability. And that doesn't matter. So unfortunately, both games where the Crusader came out, we're just too slow to deal with that Crusader. The Island's not going to do it for us here. The Braids isn't going to do anything for us either. Our only hope here is to draw a card. I don't think that will even do anything. Gifts Ungiven's not going to do it, so we're just dead. Dead next turn to 4, 5, 6, and the Karn is just going to continue to gain him card advantage. Too bad that Crusader. We didn't have an answer for it anywhere in our deck, and it killed us both games. Anyway, this is Kevin from RogueDeckBuilder.com. Thanks for watching.